Good morning, this is Nicholas from Gandor Gaming, and we have some brand new cards to go over with you all today. And these cards might have potential in future decks going forward, so let's get straight into this. So first things first, we have Silver Tank, the Light Thunder Effect Monster, level 5, 1400 attack, 0 defense, and it has two pretty good effects. And basically, I think this deck has potential in Thunder Dragons in particular, especially since Thunder Dragons are looking to get new support in the upcoming set, which is pretty interesting. And if you don't know, Thunder Dragons, Magical Musketeers, Dry Child, which was already revealed yesterday, and Madolche were all have potential getting support because they're all getting reprinted, which is really, really cool. So now we have Drytron confirmed getting support, and now we have this new Thunder Monster. Most likely, we are going to get some new Thunder Dragon cards, which are really, really solid, because I think Thunder Dragons are a cool deck, when they're not saying about Hydra Colossus. Let's get straight into this. So first things first, your monster with original type of thunder is sent from your hand or field to graveyard, except during the damage step. You can specify this card from your hand. And then if a thunder monster effect is activated in the hand, while you control this monster, you dispose of one silver token with level 1 attack, 0 defense, 0 attack onto the field, which is pretty good. I don't think the actual, what's it called, sprites activate in hand. I'm pretty sure they just summon themselves for free. But this really, really works with Thunder Dragons because you can activate the, what's it called, Dragon Dark in hand. You can activate the OG Thunder Dragon, you activate Hawk in hand. You activate any of those guys in hand and then just get a free token, which is pretty solid. So this guy is a free link too without using your normal summon, which is really, really solid for the deck. So, also it's level 5, so it's also potentially a rank 5 as well. So, I don't know, the card seems pretty solid for the deck. So, we'll just have to keep going from here. Next, we have a Pendulum Monster. This is Deceptive Blaster of the Matchless Turret. It's a Light Machine Pendulum Effect Monster. Pendulum scale of 5. And it's a level 5, 500 attack, 2000 defense. When it's in the pendulum scale, it negates all cards and effects activated in the same column. So basically, it negates the farthest right and farthest left zones, which is interesting. And then it has three effects as a monster. You can spell summon this card from your hand to a call with no cards in it. And then it negates all cards and effects activated in the same column as this card. And then if this card is destroyed in the monster zone, place it into the pendulum zone. So basically it says, hey, I'm a floodgate while I'm in a zone. And you can dispel something for me for free as a Cyber Dragon, and there's no cards in that zone, which is pretty interesting. Honestly, I can see this being played in just Cyber Dragons, because you can go like spell summon Cyber Dragon, and there's a free zone. You can spell summon this guy, and now you have a rank 5, which is pretty solid. Not to mention, worst comes to worst, you can put it in the scale, and hey, now you're just knocking out a zone, which is pretty solid. So overall, I think this card's interesting. Is it like meta worthy? Probably not, but it's cool. There might be some potential going forward. We'll just have to see. Next, we have a new Synchro Monsters. This is DPA Gina D. Moore. It's a Fire Cyber Synchro Tutor Effect Monster. Level 8, 2000 attack, 2800 defense. Honestly, it kind of looks like Leon if he was like, what's it called? A like part of his machine. It looks pretty cool. You only use the first second of this card once a turn. In this card is Synchro Summon. You can spell summon one level 4 or lower Cyber monster from your graveyard in defense edition, but its effects are negated. Also, you can't spell summon except Cyber for the rest of the turn, so it's a level 4 extender for Cyber's decks, but of course it comes out negated, and you are locked into Cybers. And then the second effect is when your Cyber's monster inflicts battle damage to your opponent during a battle with their monster, you can banish this card from your graveyard and inflict an equal amount of damage to them. So it's like a damage boosting card. Also, it's like an extender kind of. I really don't know how I feel about this card, but I feel like if Cybers ever get like a Synchro 10 or a Synchro 12, this card could be seen to play as like a really cool combo piece to climb into it, which would be pretty good. The first card I can think of is like Math Mechs. Like, hey, you can Synchro summon this guy with Math Mechs, and then summon out a little 4 dude with no, that's not a tutor, and then immediately go into the big guy himself, which kind of makes sense because Final Sigma is a level 12 synchro who does double damage and he's in towers. So you like hit them and then discard will inflict damage to them. So I immediately see play like Math Mechs in particular, but other than that, nothing else. Next we have Hierarchical Phoboscorius. I have no idea how to pronounce this card. It's a 2100 attack, 1500 defense, Dark Illusion XYZ. It's our first Illusion XYZ. The artwork is badass, by the way. It has 2 effects. Its first effect is you can target 1 effect monster opponent controls. Negates effects. Then, if it battles this turn, take control of it until the end phase. And then this is a quick effect if it has an illusion monster as material, which is pretty solid. And then the second effect is if this card battles a monster, neither can be destroyed by battle. So I guess the idea is that you could summon this dude, attack into your opponent's monster. Let's say they have like a towers or something, and you just negate and steal it, which is pretty solid. Overall, I think it's cool. I like it. We'll just have to see where it goes from here. And then finally, we have a new Link boss monster for plant decks, mostly aromages, that being Astral World Tree Illusionist, the Link 5 Earth Plant Link monster, 2000 attack, 3 arrows pointing down and 3 arrows pointing to the left. Very crazy arrows. You can only control one of these guys. Each time your opponent spells a monster face up during the main phase, you gain life points equal to its attack. So it's basically that hand trap, but as a Link 5, which is pretty amazing. Basically, if your opponent spells anything, you're going to gain life points, which triggers all the aromages, which is pretty cool. And then its third effect is, once it's a quick effect, pay life points a multiple of 1,000, max 3. This card gains equal to that attack. So basically, you pay 3,000 life points. This guy becomes a 5k, which is cool, but he has no protection. So ultimately, I don't know how good this card is. It's a Link 5, so it's going to be a little hard to make. But it also like gains life points every time you put summon something. Also, it pays life points to become like a towers. Well, not a towers, but like a 5,000 beat stick. I don't know. You all tell me in the comments if this card is going to see any play in Romages or Sun Avalon or Rika or whatever that plant wombo combo deck is. So you all tell me in the comments. But that's really it. Hope you all enjoy. Don't do anything stupid. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.